Hi everybody, it's me. I'm going to be doing cutting my daughter's hair. And yeah, I do cut her hair and most of my family's hair. Well, all of my family's hair and their friends and everybody else. So I'm just going to be giving her a trim and thinned out because she has really, really thick hair. And she doesn't like her bangs short, but I'll just let you watch what I'm doing. I'll kind of explain as I go along. So first thing I'm going to do is section off her hair, which you do this by going to the top of the crown and bringing the, going down to the ear, just the back of the ear, and then go like this. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing back here. And then you do the same thing on the other side. So, and then you just section that all off. And then we're just going to take this and we're going to make it look really cute. How do you want little pigtails in your hair? So I'm just going to take this and we're going to give her a funky bun on the top of her head. How's that? That's good. It's getting itchy. You're itchy already and we haven't even started. Okay, so what I'm going to get you to do, Whitney, is turn this way. Thank you, my dear. And if you can see, her hair is quite long. It's down to here and she wants to grow it. So we're going to be taking about just a ½ inch off because it's quite dry at the ends. And her hair grows really fast. Maybe not quite ½ inch, just a little bit. Do you want ½ inch?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, ½ inch then. And that's what I'm going to start with first. And I'm just going to give it a quick spray with the spray bottle. It's just water. And then you want to make sure your legs are uncrossed, Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure you're sitting nice and straight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this into 3 sections. One over there, and put one over here, and take the middle section and comb it nice and straight. Can you push your head down just a little bit the other way? Yeah. And then I am just going to go to the bottom, and there's our ½ inch. And then what you do is you just take a little bit more of the next piece, and you just follow what you're doing. And I'm going to go to the side. And you guys can see that. And then we just double check to see if we missed any of those strays, and we missed one little one. And then I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. And then over here. My daughter Whitney, she's 19. She was born on Valentine's Day. She goes to school part-time. And she lazes around the house, right? Just kidding. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm going to, you wanted it layered back here, right?
Mm-hmm.
She wants it layered, long layers. And so to do that, I'm just going to divide these into sections like this. And then I just, like if you can see what I did there, I parted it. And, okay. And then I start from the top, and I just go like this, and then we just want to snip that off. And then we go down a little further. Don't bring your head with me, Whitney. And we cut that off. And then my kids all have sensitive heads, and I always just comb their hair. My son's the same way. I'm not. I can rake like a brush through my hair, but for some reason my kids have very sensitive scalps. I think they get that from their father. Okay. So then I did that piece, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do another piece. And what I'm going to do is just take a little piece with this one from the other bunch to measure it from, and do the same thing. And then we just keep going down that same piece. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Her hair is quite long. And then the bottom piece here. And then we just going. And that's just going to layer it like just the bottom part of it. And then I'm just going to be going over to this side and doing the same thing. Her hair was really, really long, and then she cut it all off. And it's already growing back so fast. My hair takes forever to grow, and hers grows back really quickly. Down here. Okay. I'm just going to keep the bottom again to make sure they're straight. Whenever you cut somebody's hair straight at the back, you want to make sure that they're not crossing their legs. Because if they're crossing their legs, they're tilting their body. And then you end up cutting one side longer than the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this, like some of this crown, and I'm going to pull it straight up just to see. Am I hurting you? No. Just to see what we got up here. Okay. This I'm going to be thinning out and using a razor, so we're not going to worry too much about this. So, and now, if you want to turn back, Whitney, thank you. You're the girl. Here. I'll fix this. Sorry, honey. It's alright, baby. And then I'm just going to do, she parts her hair on the side, but when I cut her hair, I do it in the middle just because of the, I don't know why I do it, I just do it because I do it. I just do it down the middle because it's easier and I can be more, make sure things are, unless you're doing a side swept bang, then you really don't have to do that. You didn't want a side swept bang, did you? No, she doesn't want a side swept bang. So, what I'm going to do here is just, part her hair, like so, if you guys can see that. Sorry, Whitney, did I just jam your head over? Poor Whitney, I just push your head over. And I'll put a clip in your hair so it's not sitting in your face. She's so brave just to let me do this, but I do it all the time. And you want to hold your head real still, sweetie? And then I'm just going to go back to where my last cut was on the back and go around to the front on the very bottom. And maybe we'll tilt this down a bit so you can see. And you really want to make sure you get in there and the hairs and get things. Go to the bottom, and then you see the difference. We want to cut, that's what I cut before, and then we just want to keep going. And if you just keep taking some of the stuff that you already cut, you should come with something fairly straight. But with Whitney's, we're going to be wisping all this, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that. But for now, I'm just going to be going like this and see, you can see pieces. Let me see. I don't think we can see that. And then we just want to take another piece, and yeah, see these stragglies? You just want to cut those off. I'm just going to do it one more time. And we're good on this side. And then I'm going to come back and wisp it at the very end and thin out her hair. And then we go to the other side. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to make a part right here. The same thing on this side. And just want to, I sometimes just go like this on the head so the hair falls naturally where it's going to fall. And then we're going to go around bottom again. And then that's where it starts to wisp. So I'm just going to be going like this. Can you tilt the thing over this way a little bit so everybody can see what I'm doing? You baby girl. And then like that. And then we're basically done. We're done there, and I'm not trying to show anybody my boobs. I'm sorry if I am by accident. My boobs are disappearing because I'm losing weight, so you won't have to worry about it if I lose any more weight, because I won't have any boobs. And then I'll be like my daughter, right, Whitney? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, sweetie. I'm kidding. I wish she has boobs. I'm joking. Why am I talking about boobs with my daughter? I'm so inappropriate. So, okay, now I'm going to be doing the front, and I'm going to have to spray again a little bit. I like to cut hair on really wet hair. A lot of people do dry haircuts. I've never been able to do dry. I can do dry haircuts, I just don't like to do them because I find them choppy. But what I'm going to be doing here is, how much do you want off your bangs, Whitney? If you can look through this crack and show me about how far up you want them. And when they drop, and always remember when you're cutting your hair is going to shrink. So if I cut it there, it's going to, once your hair dries, it'll probably be up there. So you always have to cut. That's where people get these really short bangs from, is that they cut them right here when they're wet, but once they dry, they go up to here. So you always got to remember to leave at least 1/4 of an inch for it to dry. So
you just cut like 1/2 inch off like you did the back.
1/2 inch?
Yeah.
She wants 1/2 inch off. So okay, and I'm just going to start. I'm going to be putting her bangs into you guys can see I'm making a pyramid shape. Some people make other shapes, but I'm making like a diamond shape. Keep your head down there. Sort of like a diamond shape. And then I take what's left to the side and I clip it back. That way, if you guys can see how I've brought her hair. Can you turn your head the other way? There and there. So, okay. And you can see how it's lopsided. And these wisps down here are, some of them are longer because when I use the, I'll show you in a minute. The razor, I cut it with a razor and it just cuts. Oh, sorry, Whitney. Your poor mom's just poking you in the eye and everything else. Hey, baby girl?
Just got a little bit in my mouth.
Okay, so I'm just going to take the middle like this. Sorry, and then I just poked her again. I used to have really long nails and I used to poke people in the eye and everything, in the nose with my nails. So she wants 1/2 inch.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that is about 1/2 inch there, if anybody can see. Or do you want a little bit more? Do you see that?
Yeah.
That's how much? And then we got that. Can you look into the camera so you can see if that's good? That's good there.
Yeah.
Once it dries, it'll go up to
it
about
looks
here.
a little bit.
It's crooked?
Yeah, but after you get all excited.
Yeah.
Figuring it out.
Do you want me to do this straight across, or do you want me to do it on an angle?
Angle.
Yeah, she wants me to do it on an angle, like I do mine. So what I do is, okay, so we have our middle cut, and then I go to this side, just like I did mine, and then I just tilt my fingers like this, and then we just cut upwards, like that. Okay. And then the other side.
Just one piece.
Okay, so we just want to measure these pieces on the sides and make sure one is not longer than the other. It looks like. It looks like this side is a bit longer. Alright, sweetie. Poking your eyes out. Okay, so there we go. That part is done. And then we're going to undo this. And then I'm just going to spray a bit more. Sorry, baby girl. Try not to soak you. I'm really rough too when I do things and I don't mean to be. I don't mean to be. Did you got water pouring down your head? And then I'm just going to comb it back and find the middle part again. To find your middle part, you usually can just push your hair forward. Whitney kind of had the side part, but she does have a middle part. And then once we get it parted like this, we are just going to start pulling this up like this. And can you push it up so we can see the top? Okay, so if you guys can see, we pull it up like this and we cut off these long pieces. Don't belong there. And then we just go the same pattern that I was doing at the back, where you're going in sections, and we just want to cut off the tips. And do these sides the same way. And then I just have to blend them in with bottom. Just check. It's very simple cutting hair, like, you know, well, if you, I shouldn't say that because it's not very simple, but when you're doing a basic haircut, and this is kind of like a basic haircut, but on a long, for a long hair, it can get scary when you're doing somebody's short hair. So now we have that side done, and then I'm going to be doing this side, just the same thing. Start with the short first. I should have showed them what your hair looked like before and after. Okay, so we're basically done. And now I'm going to do the wispy. I'm going to be using the thinner on her hair. And you can do this with a straight blade. That's how I was taught to do it. Or you can do it with, I'll show you what I do it with. Okay. And hair has to be, you can do this on dry hair. I usually do it when it's wet. And then after I blow dry it, did I blow dry it first last time? And then do it? Yeah. So we're going to come back. We're going to come back. I'm going to blow dry her hair. And then we're going to come back in the part 2 of this video. And you can see how I am going to thin out her hair. But, say bye for now, everybody. Oh, and excuse me, everybody. I just wanted to say I will be heading over to Precious Beauty Tips. She's having a giveaway. She's one of my subscribers. you should go check out her giveaway. I will be linking her channel below, and check her out. She does nails, and I like copying how she does her nails, and yeah, so check her out and go see her giveaway and subscribe to her. So we'll see you in a bit.